Coming up now, the very latest news from Pattaya and Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. Please like and subscribe. It helps us and it helps you too.
As we look at today's news from Thailand, we begin with some positive developments. The Energy Minister has indicated that the current electricity rate of 3 baht 88 satang per unit may be frozen, with the proposal now submitted to the government for approval. Turning to fuel at the pumps, questions remain over where large quantities of hoarded fuel are being used. In some regions, petrol stations are being emptied within hours of deliveries arriving, a trend which continued into yesterday. Fuel prices are set to rise from today as the government allows retail prices to increase gradually, while continuing to heavily subsidize standard diesel. Officials say diesel will increase by just 1 baht, bringing the capped price to 33 baht per litre, although in some rural areas, prices are already significantly higher. There is, however, some relief for regular motorists. A discounted fuel scheme is being introduced for farmers and haulage operators who maintain their own supplies, which may help reduce the number of vehicles queuing at petrol stations. The government will also supply B20 diesel to the agricultural, industrial and transport sectors at a price 4 to 5 baht per litre lower than standard diesel. Authorities continue to stress that Thailand has sufficient fuel reserves for up to 96 days and say that current shortages are largely due to distribution challenges rather than a lack of supply. In Phetchaburi province, a tour bus operated by a Bangkok transport company has been severely damaged after crashing into 2 large electricity poles, bringing down high-voltage power lines. Authorities temporarily cut electricity to the area as a safety precaution. Of the 52 people on board, several passengers were injured and taken to hospital. The group had been traveling to pay respects at Buddhist religious sites. Investigators found skid marks stretching more than 20 meters before the collision. Initial findings suggest either the driver may have lost control after being cut off by another vehicle, or may have fallen asleep at the wheel. The Metropolitan Police Bureau is preparing to issue arrest warrants for 4 additional suspects in connection with the murder of a 46-year-old Thai man whose charred remains were discovered at an abandoned site in Lopburi 2 weeks ago. Police say they have now identified all individuals involved and are working to apprehend those still at large. The victim had been reported missing last month. CCTV footage shows him being forced into the back of a vehicle by a group of men before it drove away. 10 suspects have already been detained, including the individual believed to have ordered the killing. Meanwhile, as supplies of fuel suitable for aviation use tighten, Thai authorities have suspended exports of aviation fuel to ensure sufficient supply for domestic needs and for airlines operating within the country. The move is already affecting neighbouring nations. Vietnam, for example, has warned it may reduce flight routes next month after supplies from both Thailand and China were halted. In Pattaya, a tourist who was filmed being assaulted by security staff at a walking street nightclub has decided not to press charges. Video footage shows the man being repeatedly struck. The venue claims he attempted to force his way back into the premises after closing time and initiated the confrontation. Police are continuing their investigation, however, following concerns that the level of force used may have been excessive. 5 security guards have been identified and summoned for questioning, with legal action expected to follow. And finally, some more positive news. Surgeons at Rajavithi Hospital have successfully carried out a robotic-assisted operation to remove a pancreatic tumour in a 12-year-old girl, making her one of the youngest patients in Thailand to undergo such an advanced procedure. The surgery is considered one of the most technically complex in abdominal medicine, due to the concentration of vital organs in a confined space. The case was particularly challenging given the size of the tumour and the patient's young age. Despite this, the operation was completed successfully. And looking ahead to the weather, some morning rain is expected in our area, with conditions improving later in the day. Temperatures will reach a high of 31 degrees, dropping to around 24 overnight.
Local and national news today from fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.